Hello, 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 hello. Waving frantically. Hello. Welcome to Nosy Bystanders Live. I know you guys just saw me on TikTok. I know you just saw me on TikTok. So hello. We got a lot to talk about today, honey, because if the internet is anything, it's a pile of ghetto. And you know we enjoy a pile of ghetto over here, honey. Who's in the building? Let's see who's in the building. Shannon, Celamundo. Hello, Celamundo. What's up, Rashida? What's up, Billy? What's up, Dr. Jones? Hello, Tamika. Hello, Marisha. Hello, Ro Thomas. Hello, Ro Thomas. Who else we got here? A Virgil babe. Hey, I'm gonna let y'all come into the building because I know a lot of you are filling in from TikTok. I just want to talk about a few things. I just got a couple things I want to say. I got a couple things I want to say. My hair looks a mess today, so it's about to be a mess today. So my hair looks a mess because why not, right? Why not? Why not? Why else not? What's up, Taurus season? Hello, Brenda. Hello, Brandon. Hello, Lioness Queen. Hello, Carol B. What's up, Housewives Chit Chat with Chink? Housewives always makes it in here. We love her. I don't see Simone, but as a socialite, she's probably asleep. Hello, Tamika. Hello, Shani. That girl, Chris. Hey, that girl, Chris. What's up, Ashley? Hello, Journey. Hello, Vision. Hello, Pia. Everybody in the building. Always in. Y'all be strolling in. Y'all on time. I'm shocked. Y'all were getting better. He said, I ran over here, ditch doctor. Now remember, a lot of your names don't translate over onto YouTube from TikTok. So if you can, if your TikTok name is not the same as your name here on YouTube, comment what your TikTok name is so we know. Because Housewives and Chit Chat, I know exactly that's her. I know Carol B is the same over there. I know Pia is the same over here and over there. So a lot of you, I know your names are a bit different here. Dish Doctor, it's the same. Dish Doctor said, it's the same. Kawana says, hey y'all, hey everybody. Oh, Jazzy. Okay, what's up, Jazzy? Tara said, what's up? What's up, Tara McDonald? Carol said, well, thank you. You're welcome, Carol. Hi, Charlie. Oh, hey, hi, Charlie. Hey, nosy cousin. What's up, Shay? Tiffany doing things. Okay, Tiffany. Now we know. We've got a name to a face. Billy says, I am Kid Love. Oh, you're Kid Love and you're I am Billy Sam. Okay, I know both of those. Ratchet Tax Hippie. Hey, Keisha. Hello, Keisha. So, Catherine, we know Catherine's Catherine. Shay says, I'm the same over here and there. Everywhere. I know you are, Shay. You got a nosy crew neck, YVN? Thank you for getting your nosy crew neck. Our merch is almost sold out. So we're not producing any new merch till the fall. Hola. Hello, Veronica. Hello, Unapologetic Facts. What's up, Blaze 106.9? 106.91 is the same over here and there. Yada is the same over here and there. Okay, I'm glad everybody's in the get in, slide in, because we got a lot to talk about. What's up, April? How you doing? When's that interview coming? Soon. I'm gonna start responding to y'all like Normani and be like, shut the F up. I'm just kidding. We talked about that yesterday. If you don't watch the show yesterday, we were talking about how our Normani is addressing her fans who's asking for a new album. So anytime y'all ask me for stuff, I'm gonna be like, no, I won't do that. I won't do that. So let's talk about Darius Cooks real quick. I don't got no graphics for him, but Darius Cooks was being extra ghetto because apparently he filed a petition yesterday that they had a court hearing for yesterday in whatever superior court he had, and apparently he filed for a protective order against someone. I don't know who the someone is, but he did file a protective order, and he lost. The person here, I'm going to show you an image. The person actually posted the protective order here, and where you see that little tiny X there, it says the petitioner, who happens to be at the top, Darius Cooks, failed to produce a preponderance of evidence, and therefore the protective order was denied on his behalf. It was denied. Darius Cooks then took to Facebook, and I'll pull up his Facebook video now. I'm not going to play the video because of copyright infringement, but Darius Cooks did take to Facebook, and he had posted this video here, which I encourage you to go watch. It's a ghetto mess. The video titled "Here I Lost, Let's Chat." Titled "I Lost, Let's Chat." So that's the video. If you want to watch it, I encourage you go watch it. It ain't nothing but a hot ghetto mess. If you're into hot ghetto messes, well, there you have it. Was it against Andrew Caldwell? I don't know who it was against. The woman here on Twitter, um, whoever Millennius Ford is. I don't know who that is, but it's again the respondent is a Millennius Ford. So I'm not entirely sure who that is, Millennius Ford. We can look her up now before we get into our story. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know who she is. I'm sorry. I don't know. I've never seen her before, but I can search her in Twitter and see if something pops up. I have no idea. Even people on Twitter are asking, who is Millennius Ford? I have no idea. Um, oh, they're disgusting. Somebody said, who is Millennius Ford? I'm assuming these people follow Darius Cooks, and somebody said, I don't know, but she's hiding in the bushes. Oh, she doesn't have a profile picture up, but hold on. Let's see if I can find something. No, she doesn't have a profile picture up. She probably keeps her identity hidden because she's claiming that he doxed her. So maybe she's in fear for her safety. I don't know. She's a jewelry maker. Jason Fitch said Tory Lanez shot Megan Thee Stallion, but we did. Jason Fitch. We're discussing Darius Cook. So for right now, um, just for right now, I'll just put you in a quick timeout so we can discuss this story. Rashida says she's hiding in the bushes. That's what someone on Twitter said. Kaylin says it was a lady named Millennius Ford, and she used to be friends of his. Ah, do we know the backstory as to how their friendship ended? Hey, Creative K says I got caught up on the Nicole Linton situation. Oh, great, that's great. Jennifer Goodwin says no one literally did, but he did dox her. Brianna Harris said, "What is your TikTok name? Chief Nosy Bystander." Oh, let me put it up. I actually have it up. I'll post it here. This is my TikTok handle. Chief Nosy Bystander. That's our main account. Well, we have two main accounts. We have Nosy Bystanders and Chief Nosy Bystander. The chief one is where you'll see me, and the nosy one is you'll also see me. You'll see me on both. Okay. No, Stephanie, she's not in fear. She was on Roland Martin. Was she? She posted a video. Here, hold on. Now I can't play the full video because it will be oh, she's gonna be on Roland Martin tonight. She was on Roland Martin an hour ago. Oh, well, let's see if I can pull up the video. Now I can't play a lot of it because again, Roland Martin could hit me with a copyright infringement. So I'll play as much as I can. Okay, let's see. Oh, he's live. Oh, let's see if I can find. Let me see if I can rewind it back. I can't rewind it back. Normally you can. That's weird that you can't with his. I guess we have to wait for it to finish up. Hold on one second. Normally with a live video you can rewind it back, but we can't. He's currently live right now. Um, hold on. He's currently live right now, and he says it in here in his description. So we'll have to check it out in the after show when he's done. It says conviction overturned, illegal voting, and then it says maps vote illegal voting maps, and then it says Darius Cook petition denied. So I'm assuming that lady will be discussing in this portion of his segment. Ooh, we'll catch it. If you guys want, we can watch this on the after show if you like. Just show of hands and we'll watch it on the after show. Smash that like button. No, you can't. Yeah, yeah. Wow, that's crazy. You normally on YouTube you can. I'm live, so maybe I mean he looks like he's using an OTT software um to do so. So I think that's why, because here on my live, hold on, I'll show you guys. On my live, you see, I can rewind it back. I'm live right now and I can rewind it back. And I can start from the beginning, but his you can't. So I wonder why. That's unusual. Oh, look at this. TD Jakes is also live. I guess everybody live right now. Okay, let's get to the stories. We got other stories to talk about. Not TD Jakes being live right now. I think that's his scheduled live. Okay, we'll watch it today on the after show. We'll watch her segment so we can get into it because y'all know. Because I don't know if you guys know this or not, but on my main TikTok account, I actually did a series on Darius Cooks. I actually did. Now scroll down so you can see it and then you can find it. Let me see if I can find it here. Hold on one second. His crowd of supporters mass reported the heck out of me. They mass reported the heck out of me because they're a bunch of deranged Looney Tunes. But they mass reported me when I did that series on him. So I did a 3-part series on Darius Cooks, and I encourage you to go watch it because it's on my page. It really just it kind of just sums up everything that was going on with him, and the people who were suing him for not paying his bills, for the yeah, they're right here. I will they were privated. I'll unprivate them. And don't worry, they won't get mass reported. They already been mass reported, so they're here to stay. And I had to repost them so they're not in order, but they're titled 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you guys can see that. Hold on. Let me unprivate them. So I posted these videos and I wasn't even saying anything rude. I didn't call him a scammer. I didn't call him anything. I don't think Darius Cooks is he is a scammer. I just simply wanted to discuss because people were like, "Can you talk about Darius Cooks? Can you talk about Darius Cooks?" I was like, "Sure." So I unprivated the videos, and I'll show you what they look like. Hold on, I got to scroll down. I was just simply talking about because people wanted me to talk about it. Here, his fans come mass supporting my videos like a bunch of sycophants, which is weird to me. I don't get it. I don't. He's like a nobody. Here the videos are. They're the 3 little. You see the 3 little chef's hats. Though this one is not available, but parts 2, 3, 1, and 2, and finale. All 5 of these parts are available. They're just not in order, so my apologies. But that's the full series I did on him because they kept mass reporting them. I just had to keep throwing them back up there just to get them up. And then I had to keep remaking them. So I was just done doing Darius Cook stuff because again, his supporters are literal psychopaths. They scare me even more than Nicki Minaj and her supporters. So let's get into the stories. We'll watch Roland Martin in the after show tonight, and we'll do a recap of what Darius Cook's petition or the respondent, right? The Melise Ford, Melise Ford has to say. That'll be really interesting. I wish we could have watched it now, but we do have an actual show to put together, and we're late. Okay, so I want to talk about Young Thug first because if you don't already know, Young Thug is currently incarcerated. Move my head out the way. He's currently incarcerated in Fulton County Jail, and he actually got hit with new charges today. So I want to go over some of those charges with you because his story is crazy. Like, so he's being charged under the RICO status, which means of organized crime. And I'm gonna pull this up so I can see it because it's backwards for me. So let's get into some of these new charges. I saw this today on Twitter. It's a 62 count indictment. This indictment is 88 pages, so I just took a snippet out. Um, I couldn't. Okay, here. Full disclosure. I bought the full indictment because it's $45 at Fulton County. They know it's tea. That's why they charge us for it. Okay. Because they know it's tea. I bought it, but I couldn't find this count in the indictment. It was $45. I couldn't find it. So I snipped this from Twitter, but I actually have purchased this is the full indictment, but I couldn't find that snippet, but I wanted to get to it. But here's the full This is the full case. Okay, this is the full case. Okay. So this charge says with the three people, Martinez Arnold, aka Duke, DeMonte Kendrick, aka Yak Gotti, and Jeffrey Williams, who we know as Young Thug or aka Slam. I love that. Okay, so it says for the additional charge that was added, it says with the offense of possession of a machine, pew pew, fill in the blanks, for the said accused and the state of Georgia and the county of Fulton on the 9th day of May of the 22nd. That's when the original indictment came out. It says, did unlawfully possess a machine, pew pew, a Glock 45, pew pew, and a converter switch and an extended magazine during the commission or attempted commission of one of the following offenses: participating in a criminal street gang activity. And then it cuts out. So it was maybe one other thing, and maybe the possession of a firearm. Now remember, Young Thug is a felon, so he's not even allowed to be in the same vicinity as a gun. A pew pew. My bad. So so here's his new charges. They're really trying to hit it on him thick, huh? Just Bucci said, why it gotta be Georgia? Well, he lives in Fulton County. This is Atlanta. So if you're from Atlanta, shout out to Atlanta. Jennifer Godwin says, I know Georgia be making us look ghetto. Blaze 106.9.1 said pew pew. That's right, pew pew. I missed a lot of your other comments at the top. Someone said TV Jakes. Lucky Lady said the crimes of Darius Cooks on YouTube, child. My name on TikTok. What's your name on TikTok? So yeah, so these are the current charges that are being faced. These are the current charges being faced by he's got 2 other counts, and this is a 3rd count. There is a total 62 counts, but he didn't get all 62. Other people did. Ray says, why are they so worried about the rappers when is school pew pews going on? Still no resolution. I don't honestly know, but I don't know, you guys. I can literally go into the dichotomy and theocracy of gangs and how they are an integral part of communities, right? When it comes to children being of impressionable minds, parents who might not be able to be at home all the time, the lack of after school programs, there's all kinds of stuff that leads to organized crime. Okay, there's all kinds of stuff. What I find interesting is that nowhere in these indictments do you find the record label. Nowhere in these indictments do you find the record label. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I just find it odd that they think that Young Thug and these other co-defendants just pull millions of dollars out of the sky because they pray to Yahweh or something. Who do you think's paying for this stuff? We're the festival organizers, the people where he's performing at Coachella, making 10, 15, 20 million dollars, who pay for this stuff, alleged stuff. I'm just saying, like, they always go after the rapper, but they never go after the industry that supports these claims. Never. It's like, okay, maybe we should indict Atlanta Records so they can stop producing this that ends up on the streets of Fulton County. Just no shade to the prosecutor, but come on. Like, I mean, I'm not even trying to sound upset, but y'all go after the Black person, right? Or Black people or people of color, but no one ever tells Atlanta Records to get out of Atlanta. Like, y'all are producing this and we got to go to the top. They really think that Young Thug prayed to some Mayan god and money just rained out of the sky in his lap. No, he got that from his record label. If these charges are true and he was in possession of these things, I'm just saying. But no one ever says, okay, Atlanta Records, you're doing a lot of dirty work in our neighborhoods and we don't like what you're producing, so you're going to have to go. No one ever sanctions the record label. It's ridiculous. It is. It's starting to get a little ridiculous. It's starting to get just a wee bit ridiculous. Yes, he is. Yes, he's still locked up. Yes, he is. He is. He didn't get bail. I'm sorry, he didn't get a bond. Um, YNV says, I think the last record label that was indicted was Murder Inc. and Irv Gotti. Yeah, they went right after Irv. Irv beat his case, though. Irv beat his case. He did. It's just crazy to me. It's just like, whatever. Like, I don't, that's why I'm like, free Gunna. Free him. Free him. I'm just one of those who gonna say it. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what you think he did or that didn't do. I don't care at this point. America is a toxic wasteland. It really, truly, honestly is. America is a toxic wasteland. And they always, like, literally, global warming is forcing people here in America, into forced migration, moving to different subsets of America. The economy is so bad, people can't even afford the rent, or the rent increases, food shortages, and price hikes on everything. And y'all focus on young Gunna, or Gunna, slime, if you will. Y'all focus on slime and some guns. Let me just preface this by saying, none of these were used in the commission of a crime. He just so happened to be in possession of them. Y'all worried about the wrong stuff. I don't care. I'm a nihilist, true and true. And y'all out here wasting straight up energy. Like, for real. They out here wasting straight up energy for this. But Atlanta Records can just, or whatever record label he's at, can just continue to pump up. Because while he's in jail, all they're going to do is just take the money that would have went to his next 6 albums and give it to another kid. Come on, let's just be realistic, okay? It's just ridiculous. It's crazy. Maycree Shantae says, I wish I could find the interview. It was with a celebrity on the local radio station here in Atlanta. What did they say, Maycree? Hey, Erica, how you doing? He said, but Trump and his gang still out. The Justice Department, listen, Donald Trump is another thug. The Justice Department, they don't listen. I'm telling you right now, as somebody who literally went to school for 6 years to study political science, the way that the Justice Department is on Donald Trump's neck, you guys, he may be out and free, but they're not done with him. They're going to apply ample pressure on Donald Trump. They're not playing with him. They was done with him as soon as he got duly elected. And yes, Donald Trump was duly elected in 2016. But they was done with him when he said to hang Mike Pence, honey. They was done with him. They was done with him in 2016 when he was going across the country saying disparaging things about migrants and Black people. They're done with him when he said to hang Mike Pence. They done with Donald Trump. So don't think that because Donald Trump looks like he's living cushy and what have you. He's not. I said this last night in the after show. Donald Trump doesn't have access to the greasiest of attorneys that he needs. He needs Rudy Giuliani. That's who Donald Trump needs, because Rudy Giuliani is a guttural type of attorney, but Rudy Giuliani lost his law license. He needs someone like Michael Cohen, who he had in the very beginning of his presidency. He needs Michael Cohen's and Rudy Giuliani's. Both of them can't practice law. So Donald Trump is stuck with very straight, narrow, cut and dry attorneys who at the moment that Donald Trump drops his retainer, they dissolve their relationship with him. Like, nah, I don't think I want to take this. So Donald Trump is in between a rock and a hard place. The second reason why Donald Trump is in big trouble is because his own Secret Service agents snitched on him. It wasn't because some lady was walking by his Mar-a-Lago properties and so happened to see you know what I mean, a classified document. His own people was snitching on him, which means that Donald Trump can't trust nobody. He can't even trust his own wife, who literally did not move into the White House because she wanted Donald Trump to sign a new prenup. Remember? Or did y'all forget that when Melania Trump didn't move into the White House and people were speculating like, what's going on? And she was like, oh, well, you know, my son's in school, Barron's in school, and I just don't want to take him out and disrupt him. I want him to finish off the school year and whoop-de-whoop and his friends. And people are like, oh, that's so nice. And turns out her assistant came out with that tell-all book, said, no, honey, she was waiting for Donald to sign a prenup. She was not moving into the White House until he did it, honey. Because listen, when it comes to politics, it's always messy. It's always, honey, it's tea in the White House. We could talk about a whole lot of tea when it comes to politics, honey, because they messy. We just all gonna forget that Donald Trump literally paid hookers to urinate on him. Or are we gonna forget about that? Because I didn't forget. I didn't forget about that. I surely didn't forget. I ain't forget. He did. Y'all remember the Steele dossier? The Steele dossier was true. The only thing they couldn't find about the Steele dossier was that video. That's the only thing they couldn't find was that video. And there's speculation as to who has the video. There are two people who probably have the video, and you're going to be shocked at who you think it is. The first person being obviously Vladimir Putin, because it occurred at the presidential suite at the Ritz-Carlton in Russia, the same presidential suite Barack Obama stayed at with Michelle Obama. So they think that that room was wired, and Donald Trump wanted to have the same room as Barack Obama, so he stayed in that room. Well, Barack Obama's Secret Service agent said there's a likely chance that this room is wired and video wired. So basically, you and Michelle don't bump uglies. So they just did their normal nightly routine, washed their face, you know, whatever, went to sleep. That's right. James Comey said that in his tell-all book. He said, we told the president, don't do anything because we are pretty sure these rooms are wired. We can't prove it, but we know it. Donald Trump, not as bright as Mr. Barack Hussein Obama, went ahead and did some gross stuff with a bunch of Russian hookers. The second person who is believed to have that tape happens, what's that guy's name? Hold on. I'm about to pull his name up. Hold on. I think I know his name, but I want to make sure I say it right. The second person who they believe to have had, who has that video, is this person. He's going to be shocked. It happens to be Mark Burnett, the producer of Survivor. And let me tell you why they believe that this individual has that tape. Shocked, right? You're like, Mark Burnett from Survivor? What? It's true. They think that he has the second tape. Okay, I'm gonna show you his image again because it's child. Listen, Donald Trump brought the hot tea, honey, when he was in the White House. So this is the guy. His name is Mark Burnett. He is the producer of the TV series Survivor. Mark Burnett, this guy. He's got he's the who's who. So Mark Burnett, huge Trump supporter. Let me tell you why the White House and Secret Service thinks he has it. Then we're going to get into the shade room. But first, we have an ad. So I have to get the ad in, and then we're going to get into this guy here. Because, child, the story is wild, okay? The story is wild. Like, a commercial break. It's right, you guys, a commercial break. This ad is brought to you by Z&E Boutique. Z&E Boutique is a clothing brand from the south side of Chicago. Brianna, who owns Z&E Boutique, has had a lifelong affair with fashion and design, using her unique eye for fashion to create a colorful collection of pieces for you to look your best. Check out Shop ZeaneBoutique.com, and I've actually left a link of it in my bio for clothes, accessories, and more. Zine Boutique also accepts Sizzle Pay, kind of like Afterpay, for interest-free payments. If you shop at Zine Boutique at checkout, use our code NOSY for an additional 20% off at checkout. Shout out to Brianna at Zine Boutique, and thank you again for sponsoring our show. Okay, that's not the image that I need. I need this one. Okay, so let's get back to this Joe Bag of Donuts. So this guy, okay, so let me get you into the story about why he is the second person who is believed to have that PP tape of Donald Trump in Russia. So he's a huge Trump supporter, but he's also had a lot of trips to Russia over the years, right? Over time. So this guy here, when back in 2015, back in 2016, right before the election, a tape, Stormy Daniels had came forward and said that she actually slept with Donald Trump and he paid her for it basically. And he was afraid that it was going to ruin Donald Trump's chances at the poll because this was right before the election. And people were like, oh my God, did he sleep with Stormy Daniels? And then Stormy Daniels came out and produced a check that was signed by Michael Cohen, Donald Trump's cleaner. They call him his cleaner, who was his personal attorney at the time. And it basically was just a big fat check. Mark Burnell, right, this guy, the producer at CBS, then releases a video of Billy Bush and Donald Trump. And remember that Access Hollywood video where Billy Bush and Donald Trump's like, he grabs him by the pussy? That's where this video came from. That video was archived and hidden, and only two people knew where it was: the owner of CBS and this guy. So the FBI investigated it because the owner of CBS was like, I don't know how that video got out, but you need to investigate CBS because somebody released it. And they were trying to release that video basically to throw Billy Bush under the table, right? Throw him under the bus so that people could forget about the Stormy Daniels thing. Turns out when the FBI was doing their investigation into this guy, he did not admit that he released that tape. But the president of CBS at the time said, I didn't do it. And there's only two people here who know that video exists: him and me, and I didn't do it. So when the FBI started digging, they found out that he had a lot of connections with Russia and even more connections with Vladimir Putin. Turns out he was in Russia at the time when Donald Trump was there for Miss Universe. Because remember, Donald Trump's a co-owner of Miss Universe. He was there, and he was staying at the same hotel at the same time. And when the FBI released their report, they said that we think that he has the PP tape. Yes, child. Yes. Yes, child. Yes. They said we think he got it. And we think that he got a call from Vladimir Putin's office in the Kremlin to release that tape of Billy Bush, to kind of throw the smokescreen away from Stormy Daniels releasing that check that she got as hush money. I think it was like $125,000 or something, that hush money. And they think that he got a direct connection because when the Fed tapped his lines, he was getting incoming calls from, like, I forget what it's called, but it's like when they kind of scramble their number from the Kremlin. The same night that video of Billy Bush and Donald Trump came out. Woo, child, yes. I'm telling you, if you really dig into the politics, if you just get past all the policy and that other stuff, y'all, it's like there isn't nothing but a bunch of tea queens over there. Yes, 130,000. Yes, thank you, QTP. Thank you. Yes, but that was just hush money. That wasn't what she got paid to actually show up. She didn't get paid to show up. She said she was at the bar, they were drinking, and he asked her to come back to his hotel. So she didn't actually get paid to sleep with him. She just said she did it because, he's a billionaire. We'll do it. It'd be fun. Turned out she said his thing was low. That's what she said, not me. Politics tea is messy, honey. Politics tea is messy. Politics tea is messy. Politics tea is messy. So everything in the Steele dossier that was produced was real, right? Those meetings at the Seychelles Islands, all of that stuff was real. Everything they were able to prove, the federal government was able to prove everything in the Steele dossier except that PP tape, and they think that Mark Brunell has it. They do think that, and they think that Vladimir Putin also has it. Ciao. And the funny thing enough is that people still think that the Steele dossier was paid for by Hillary Clinton. A lot of people don't know that the Steele dossier was paid for by John McCain. Did y'all know that or no? Is that public knowledge? I thought everyone knew that. But John McCain paid for the Steele dossier and gave it to Lindsey Graham. Yes. That's the tea. That's the tea, because John McCain said it was something about Donald Trump he just couldn't trust. So he commissioned and paid for the Steele dossier, gave it to Lindsey Graham, and Lindsey Graham gave it to James Comey. Yes. They messy. They messy, honey. They messy. But this is not our story. That was just a little side note story. But I want you guys, I could, I know a lot about politics tea. I always could just, do politics tea and church tea. It's all the same. To be honest with you, it's all the same. This Donald Trump story is crazy because he totally is a crook. He totally is getting his just desserts, and he really shouldn't be trusting his Secret Service because they don't like him. Clearly, they out here snitching on you, Donnie. They were. Lindsey Graham and John McCain were very, very close. They were very close. Yes, over the years. You said that's why Trump hates McCain. Yes. Yes, that's why. That's the main reason. Well, he don't like John McCain because John McCain is like a true, he's a colloquial patriot. Smash that like button, you guys. Thank you for the boba, the boba and the is that tea in the little tea kettle? Thank you, Carla Summers, for the little emojis. They're so cute. I'm always dropping stuff. Ignore that. Okay, so let's get into the story I really want to get into because I really want to talk about the Shade Room. That's why we're here. I'm not the Shade Room. The Breakfast Club. That's why we're here. Okay, that is precisely why we're here. Even though we always get so sidetracked in these live shows. These people. This is why we're here today. We're going to talk about this, okay? We got 30 minutes. Let's get into it. Now, you already know Angela Yee is the female in the center. And then to your right, I think it's your right, the dark-skinned one, you have Charlamagne the God. And then the light-skinned guy, you have DJ Envy. But Angela Yee, the one centered in the center, is actually leaving the Breakfast Club and starting her own radio series or radio station or radio show. I'm not entirely sure, but she's worked out her own deal. Farewell, Angela. Farewell. We don't like your kind over here. Now, I want to I just don't like her. There's nothing about her I like. She's just messy. And it really boils my skin that people can't see that. Angela Yee actually posted on Twitter yesterday that the Breakfast Club, as you know it, is officially over. Hooray. But that's not what I want to talk about in detail real quick. I want to get to this tweet below. This girl who goes by the name of Asian J, Lover Girl, says, disappointed in all the Black people under this post, saying they are excited if they have ended. We really are our own worst enemies. Black radio matters. We should uplift our people in high places. I pray they just have a schedule shift or something. LOL. Jay, I'm going to need you to stop being a pick-me for 2 seconds. Okay? I'm going to need you to stop being a pick-me for 2 seconds. Okay? And then immediately get your head out of wherever it is you've buried it. Black radio does matter, but to equate what Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God, and DJ Envy have been doing for the number of years as Black radio, you sound foolish. You sound foolish. You mean you just enjoy messy tea time at 6 o'clock in the morning? Say that. Say, I like messy tea. I like watching Charlemagne the God denigrate women. I like watching Angela Yee be a pick me. I like DJ Envy standing back and not saying anything. I like the colorism. I like the disrespect to women. I like the disrespect to men. I like them introducing Black excellence onto their show and then dog walking them for about an hour and a half. Say you like that, because I'm okay with that. But if you are upset that this group of doofuses are ending, right? Their three trio reign, or if you're upset that they're ending, then you obviously have no idea what Black excellence on radio even looks like. You want Black excellence on radio? Listen to some old episodes of Tom Joyner. But to call this Black excellence is laughable. And to the girl Asia J who wrote this ridiculous tweet at the bottom, you should be ashamed of yourself as a Black woman, seriously, to highlight this garbage. It's giving pick me vibes, and you should just wake up immediately. Wake up. Whatever you're smoking, stop. Talking about it really be your own people. Girl, delete that. I'm just reading this tweet back. Black radio matters. Girl, shut up. I'm just trying not to sound mean, but like it just sounds ridiculous. It sounds so ridiculous. Like, girl, I can't even look at that tweet. I'm just so disgusted with Black people. Like, Black people are so far gone when it comes to deductive reasoning and having an understanding of what real radio and real journalism is, that they have deduced themselves to this. And now that this is no more, then they think that they're losing real Black excellence in journalism. These people are now winning Pulitzer Prizes. I promise you. I promise you, Charlemagne's not winning a Pulitzer anytime soon for his excellence in journalism, the way that he disgustingly disparages women, and how Angela Yee, the other pick me on the set, doesn't do anything about it. And you want us to call this Black excellence? Girl, stop. Just stop. Just stop. What kind of that just like really just it be your own people. No, girl, it be you. It be you. It be you. It be you. And I guarantee you, she watches the Shade Room. It's just crazy. No, I'm glad she's leaving. I wish the other two would leave too. I wish you would get people who have studied journalism, who have a understanding of analytics, and who have an understanding of, oh, I'm drinking iced coffee, have an understanding of analytics and research, who can bring you tea. I bring you tea with an analytical scope. Because I have a degree doesn't mean that I can't serve tea. I just serve it in a different mechanism that's ethical and appropriate. But you don't see me talking about people's skin colors, or if I do or talk about someone, I'm talking about a man and his body. Like, I've seen so many highlights this week for the last 2 days of the way that they allow Charlemagne to sexualize women on the show. How they allowed Angela Yee to sexualize men on the show. I would never do something like that. Even if in the back of my head I thought it. Even if I had the opportunity to interview someone who I was attracted to, I would never sexualize them on camera. That's embarrassing. One, and if that person really thought that I was attractive after the interview and he decided to take his shot, I'll let him take his shot. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to denigrate who I am because I had this slither of hope in order to be able to get a man. Because we saw that interview with you and Fat Gucci. Shout out to Gucci. I like Fat Gucci. I just prefer Fat Gucci. Okay. I just prefer Fat Gucci. But we saw the way that Angela Yee was going after Fat Gucci and then had the nerve to turn around and say, no, I wasn't. You're disgusting the way that you over sexualized him and forced him into a corner to answer you. Because that, to me, is the literal definition of grooming. She knew the power that she had as the radio host, running that radio show and having a brand new artist on there trying to promote his mixtapes, and she took advantage of that. That is a groomer. She chose to use her hierarchy as the DJ on that show, knowing that if he didn't comply with what she was saying, being gross and disgusting, he might not have an opportunity to come back to the show. That's groomer behavior. That's grooming behavior. People always denote grooming to adult and children, but it has everything to do with socioeconomic status, positions. If you're up and coming artist and you get your one-time shot to be on the radio to promote your music and the host is over sexualizing you, that's a grooming relationship, period. So this is not Black excellence. It's not Black excellence at all. I wish people would stop saying that. Cut it out. This is not Black excellence. This is just a bunch of messy tea queens who got the opportunity to blind a bunch of subscribers and viewers. It's definitely abuse of power. Definitely abuse of power. It's gross. I watched that whole interview. It's gross. I'm not going to play it back because it's gross. Also, I can't get a copyright infringement. Yeah, he made Little Mama cry. I remember his interview he did with Amara La Negra, and she was trying to explain to him how colorism has really shaped the way that she was able to get into being a video vixen. Because, she used to be in music videos, and how they would subjugate her to the back instead of the front because of her dark skin, and how Charlemagne literally told her that's not a thing. Like, that's not a thing. I mean, dead serious. Listen, I can't with these people. I just can't. I literally, I can't with the Breakfast Club. I can't. I'm so glad it's over. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm very much proud that it's over. It's just gross. And let me get to this. And another thing. Why y'all keep having Umar Johnson on there? Y'all know he a scammer. DJ Envy, Charlemagne, Angela, y'all know he a scammer. Why y'all keep having him on your show? That man been scamming for 10 years. He been scamming so long. Every time he show up on the Breakfast Club, he got a new set of victims. Because he's been doing it so long. Maybe 10 years ago, people don't even remember. He in his second generation of scamming. But y'all steady having him on your show. For what? I'm just curious. Goddess Ladybug says, I was just about to get ready to say, what about Umar Johnson? Yeah, Umar Johnson did block me on Twitter. Because I asked him about that school. But y'all steady having Umar Johnson on there. You can't find another Black person to say Hotepi stuff. What did he do? What did Umar Johnson do? He raised anywhere near $2 to $5 million over the course of 10 years to build a school that he didn't build, that he actually was gifted for free and didn't build. That's what Umar did. Let me read some of your comments. This is from Treasure J. Treasure J says, he even told the girl she wasn't Spanish. Child, no, he didn't. Treasure J says, I can't say that word, for how he did her. He did Amara La Negra disgusting. He did Little Mama disgusting. Angela Yee did K Michelle, disgusting. I ain't forget. I didn't forget. I did not forget. I didn't forget. Let's get some of the tweets. Bro Go Up says, Breakfast Club played out, no lie. I retweeted it because it's funny. Breakfast Club played out, no lie. Straight facts. This is a Breakfast Club slander account. So if you've come here to support them, get out. I like this because it was hilarious. This is from Cuddle My Wrist. Says, them years of Breakfast Club when Charlemagne was dark skinned was the best. Shout out to Charlemagne's melanin. We're really we miss those days. I never liked Charlemagne to begin with, but those were good days. And mine says, I'll never forget Lil Mama's interview making that woman cry. Yeah, that was terrible. Sarah Parker says, remember when Azalea asked if he was bleaching? No, I don't remember that. She asked him that. Azalea Banks, ice cold. This is from QTP, says, I'm with him. What's up with all these people bleaching their skin? Not happy with the color God made them? It's sad. I agree. But again, people who bleach their skin, that's more of a psychological disorder. That's body dysmorphia, right? Like you don't, when you look in the mirror, you don't recognize yourself, so you try to change yourself into what you think you look like. That's more of a mental health disorder. Ray says, I remember Charlemagne got slapped outside the studio. That's right. It was Lil Kim's goons. If you don't remember, a number of years ago, Charlemagne was outside of Power 106 and he got he got stolen. If you know, you know. He got stolen by one of Lil Kim's goons and he booked it. All you saw was asses and elbows. He should took. I don't condone violence. I don't condone, y'all. This I'm telling you right now. This entire live stream will not be monetized. I already know YouTube on my neck already. Yeah, I think he should have. He first of all, I don't know what he did to Lil Kim to send for her to send her goons, honey, but he booked it. He booked it. A Virgo babe says, Azalea said, original bleaching girl rub ama the cream. I don't know what that means. If that's lyrics, I don't understand it. Tisha says, Charlemagne the God SA'd a woman. That's right, he did in his hometown and brushed it off like it was a dumb mistake. He did when he was younger. I remember that too. Kira, what's up? Kira says, Angela Yee's brother is my dentist. He's really good too. What? Is he single? I'm kidding. That's awesome though. Her brother's a dentist. Jasmine Hickson says, if you like Wendy Williams' messy gossip, Breakfast Club shouldn't have a problem. No one's talking about their messy gossip. We're talking about them as being problematic individuals in and of themselves. And we're glad that the show's over. At least the way we remember it. Not the dentist. This is from YVN, says he lost his talk show when the SA claims resurfaced. Yeah, then he ended up on the Breakfast Club. Ash says, let's not forget Baby from Cash Money. That's right. You got to put some spec on his name. Now, I don't know what they were saying. Somebody told me last night in the after show that I guess the Breakfast Club members were insinuating that Baby was homosexual. They were insinuating it, and he pulled up to the studio. They look pretty terrified. You said, a Virgo says, Azalea said to Charlemagne, original bleaching girl rub in the cream in a Jamaican accent. She was making fun of Charlemagne. Oh, got you. Yada says, When Webby said he was going to smack Charlemagne if he said another thing about Webby having a seizure. They're just, listen, I'm sure over the years, I'm sure we could come up with a million different anecdotes of them being ultra, 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 ultra problematic. But this is the Breakfast Club as we know it. Farewell. Everybody leave your closing thoughts in the chat. Smash the like button too, you guys. There's 325 of you in the building. Please. Mrs. Price says, let's not forget Benny Siegel getting in Charlemagne's ASS. I remember that. Final thoughts on the Breakfast Club as we know it. You're going to miss it? Thumbs up. You're going to miss it. Thumbs down. You're not. We have 4 minutes left in the building. I want to hear from all of you. All 328 of you in the building. I want to hear. Thumbs up. You're going to miss it as you know it. Thumbs down. We have 3 minutes left. A lot of y'all ain't gonna miss it. Most people don't watch it anyway. I used to listen to the Breakfast Club. I watched that. I watched the interview. I watched the thing with Amada. I watched it live with Monique, and I watched the K Michelle one. That's why I remember it so distinctively, because I watched it live. I was like, oh my gosh. So I watched all of that. Lioness Queen says, it's indifferent. Yeah, I watched it back when Little Kim was dark skinned. Keisha, if Remy Ma gets on there, I'm gonna start watching back. I don't know. I gotta see how Remy gonna act. If she act like another Angela Yee, I'll light her up to it. Now, mind you, I like Remy Ma. I've always liked Remy Ma. I've liked her since she got out of jail, and she's been on Love and Hip Hop, because her and her husband, they just seem like the kind of Black excellence you want as a couple, like they give me that Black love vibe that I want. So that's why I really like Remy Ma. Not for her music, because I don't really listen to her music. I just like her and her husband's relationship and dynamic. So I would hate to not like that. You understand what I mean? I love her and her husband's relationship. I love the whole Black love type deal, because they really do love each other, and it shows. They don't even got to be phony about it, like Kirk and Rashida, because that's phony. But Remy Ma and Papoose really do love each other, and it shows. They don't even got to act like it. It just shows. You know what I mean? So, if she get on there and she let Charlamagne, if she don't correct Charlamagne and his behavior, I'm telling you right now, what is in my hair, child? I'm telling you right now, me and Remy Ma gonna go toe to toe, because I'll get on here every day and I'll read her for filth. She's got enough footage from the Breakfast Club to know what she's about to walk herself into. And so if she gonna act like the next Angela Yee who sits back and does nothing, we just gonna have to light her up every day and correct her. And I hate to say that about a Black woman, but it's like, you can't let this continue. This is not excellence. If you're gonna go on the show, you're gonna have to come correct. You're gonna have to do everything Angela Yee didn't do, like stand up for women, like not let this garbage misogynist who is Charlamagne sit there and denigrate women, over sexualize women. You're gonna have to stand up for women, or become the next Angela Yee for the next 10 years. So we'll be watching. Last comment. This is from the Bailey Barack Show. Says Charlamagne won't be able to sexually harass his guests if Remy Ma is co-hosting. Angela Yee let him harass women and boys. We don't know if he'll be able to do that. We don't know. We'll see. We'll see who the next host is, and we'll see. We'll see. But that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for joining us here at the Nosy Bystanders. Thank you for listening to me rant and rave about politics. These goons over here, um, Young Thug, and this awesome stellar of a tweet. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow for the live show, 5 p.m. Pacific, and we will come back for the after show so we can watch Roland Martin do that interview with that woman who was essentially sued by Darius Cooks, because I want to watch the recap of it. Okay, so we'll come back. I'll see you guys later, and I'll see you for the after show, which will be on TikTok. The after show will be on TikTok. I can't do it here because I'll get hit with too many copyright infringements and they'll cut the live. But we'll be on this account, seen here on TikTok, for the after show. It's Chief Nosy Bystander. Just take a screenshot or just refer back to it and turn your notifications on here on TikTok so you know when I go live. So, all right, you guys, have a good day. This was a great show. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific, and I'll see you guys tonight for the after show. Okay? All right, see you guys later. Bye-bye.